Cancer, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is an energy reading. So if you're not a Cancer and this has popped up on your feed, it's yours. It just, listen, it wouldn't show up unless it was yours. It always shows up at just the right time. And we're going to see what cards pop out first because none has. They've actually been falling in line. This is where your message begins. Let's see. Two of Swords. This deck calls it peace. I don't know. I think it could be limbo. I think it could be indecision or making peace with the fact that you have two choices and you don't want to say anything right now. Always in the Two of Swords, you'll see this. It's like you're not saying anything. You don't want to talk. You don't want to announce a decision. There's no decision made. And you're for some reason, there's a sense of making peace with that, with the ambiguity of a circumstance. But then we have the universe. It's almost like you don't want to say something because you know there's going to be a big change soon. And why rock the boat? There's something bigger coming here. You have this little minor arcana, and then you have the major arcana coming and saying, it's not going to matter anyway. So don't say anything. This isn't about telling you to lie. It's about telling you not react. Don't react. Why? Because there's more important stuff at play, and you already know it. You already feel it. Trust it. It's confirmed. There's a bigger shift that's happening. There's a completion here. It's almost like it's saying, this isn't your life. This isn't what you're destined for. Whatever you're dealing with right now is just what you're dealing with right now. It's not you. It doesn't define you. And so stop taking it so seriously and fighting it like it is and let it wash itself over. There's no need to react or say or decide. Let there be limbo because it will finish itself up. There's completion happening here. The universe card is the world card in this deck. It's fulfillment. It's fulfillment. It's not being cut off quickly or being dumped like the Eight of Swords or any interference. There's no interference. It's almost finished anyway. It's saying it's almost finished anyway, so worry doesn't make any sense. I mean, you can be worried if you want, but it doesn't make any sense. Anger doesn't make any sense. Any kind of reaction at all. Just sit and watch and be in wonder and amazement because there is a huge shift at play and you can already feel the pull of that. So whatever this little shit is, just wait. There's defensiveness here as well. There's also a sense of self. There's a sense of I don't have to settle. I'm not letting just anything in. There's be prepared. Be prepared is what those cards are saying. You have the strength. You can do this. Be on end. I don't think that you're surrounded by friends right now. Not to say that you don't have friends or that, you haven't seen them in a while. I'm saying whatever the situation is, you know that it feels more professional, this relationship. It's not like they're your buddies or your pals or people that will always have your back. No, it's not that serious. It's not that important. It's people who will be around you and you'll be interacting with, and ultimately they matter for those practical reasons, but not reasons that are like, they would be, since we're talking about Cancerian energy, they would not be reasons that would be important to you, right? This is not where you would put, even if it is your work, it's almost like you're reminding yourself, they come, they go, they don't matter. So be on guard when it comes to how much you share. This is not a time for oversharing. And be on guard for how much you even give or how much you do. Because ultimately, this is not a time for investing a lot of yourself. This is about to wrap itself up. Because why? What are we being told this for? Because why? Because there's a moving forward or moving toward a real beautiful energy of togetherness and fulfillment, I would say, in the next 3 weeks. And then we have 9 of Swords, but you're worried, you're concerned. You're worried and concerned about some sort of connection or something not be like, it's almost like in some ways you're worried and concerned about not being able to take care of or not being able to connect with what really matters to you. And so put your energy in what really matters to you and take it off the bullshit, because the bullshit always comes up to it always tempts you to be distracted. And honestly, not worth it. Not worth it. Hold on. I've got to get some clarifiers though. 7 of Pentacles, there's something here that is, you're worried that it's like somebody's not going to choose you or that you don't matter. And 7 of Pentacles is here. You feel like you're not getting anywhere. And 10 of Swords is here. You're tired of the feeling of not getting anywhere and going around and around in circles. Okay. 5 of Swords is here. There's a lot of shitty behavior that is ruining things and that wants to cut people off or cut you off. Or 5 of Cups, that disappoints you, but it also informs you. What we just have right here is almost like, don't try to justify it or pretend like it doesn't exist. It does exist. Here you are, you're disappointed again. And so you're disappointed again. And what does that mean? What does that mean? It means that you're disappointed. It means say it, speak it, know it, see it, accept it. You don't like this situation that you're in. And you know what? Don't say anything. Don't try to make it better. People aren't going to listen in this situation. But you know what you can do? Go get a different situation. And do it in silence. It doesn't have to be, say this is a job, right? It doesn't have to be this great flourishing of, I'm done. It's kind of the silent quitting. You've heard of that? It's the silent quit. It's the silent, yeah. Don't care about it so much anymore. Stop giving 100%. Stop giving 80. Give maybe 60, like keep the other things that are more important to you, because they are more important, in the front of things, and go about your business to make your world what you want it to be. You don't have to announce what you're doing. In fact, probably whoever you're dealing with in this situation doesn't deserve it anyway. There's just a huge disappointment here, and it's done. It's there. You've gotten yourself back into one of these stupid situations, and you need to move on from it. There's better situations out there. Don't take it personally that you've ended up here again. Instead, just don't waste as much time here as you did the last time you took a wrong turn. Acknowledge, I've taken a wrong turn, and I'm going to course correct. That's what this kind of is. It's like there's a reason to course correct here. It's not, this situation isn't going to get any better. You're kind of you feel stuck in it now. You aren't stuck in it. You 100% can get out of it. You just can't do it instantaneously or loudly, but start setting up those steps for it now. Take action. And then 3 of Pentacles is here with this sense of pride in your work, or people seeing that you're good at what you do. Be certain. Act from a place of confidence in what you do, because it is clear to people this is that you are good at what you do. Being seen, being recognized, being looked at, right? It says Aries energy, so it's like understanding of the personal self, the sense of self, having a secured sense of self and being willing to go out and do something alone, do it on your own. Three of Pentacles, this is about being recognized. This is about your hard work paying off, right? Actions taking off. There was some sort of stagnation that felt like failure here. Could be for the past 7 months, 7 years, 7 weeks, just a sense of nothing getting anywhere. Act on this new opportunity. Where is this coming from, though? Where is this coming from, though? That's what I want to know. We got to get a moon card. Where is this coming from, though? Is this a new opportunity? Clarify. This is a new opportunity. It's coming maybe from an Aries person, somebody who is a leader, somebody who has confidence, or it's coming from that part of you making opportunities for yourself, and people are going to love it. You have to, if you're working on your own project right now, you have to put most of your effort and energy into that. This sense of, like creating opportunities for yourself. And that's where you're really going to blossom or flourish or take action and realize there's more opportunities out there for me. I'm going to look toward them, and you're going to have a lot of offers, right? Whether it's personal or professional. This is a time to sort of look for the new opportunities, accept the disappointment in the old, and understand that this is the situation, this is what it is, and be like, and just, you ever heard that expression, guys, where it says, if you've gotten on a train and you realize you're on the wrong one, the farther you ride on it, the longer it'll take to come back and the more expensive it'll be. So get off the next stop. Whatever the next stop is, get off that stop. You don't have to be a bitch about it or brutal about it. Just it's not for you, right? And there is stuff out there that is for you. So start looking for it now. And the next time the train stops, grab that opportunity. It's kind of like that, because that's what's coming through, is this sense of there's so much more out there for you, and do it, find it, get that, right? We've got to get a moon card. Take time to breathe out. Exhale. Don't react. The universe doesn't want you to be reactionary now. So in some ways, it's saying that it knows that you're triggered somehow. Okay? Fair. Work through your fears. This is coming in from the past. Scorpionic, maybe earlier this year it happened. So that would have been in new moon in Scorpio. New moon in Scorpio is coming up. This could have been something that started last year then. This sense of something that was just worrying you or making you afraid. So what are you worried about that started last year around this time? Was it money? Was it love? Was it your profession? What was it? There was something out of sorts. This is all wrapping it up. It's like, take time to exhale so that that doesn't overtake you and make decisions for you. Time to give rather than take is here. So there's just a sense of be graceful, this sense of behaving in a sense of putting out and not being reactionary, and accepting that maybe right now this is sort of, you're, what do you call it? You're on idle right now. Find a contentment with that. Find a contentment, but not a comfort, right? This sense of it's okay. It's not bad. It's like, while the train is moving, you can't do anything. I'm not saying don't get out the next stop. I'm saying don't try to jump from the train. That's not going to do anything for you. So instead, ride this out and be waiting, because there's that opportunity that's coming and you need to jump and take it. But right now, just do what you can and live in this moment and be riding that train and ready to jump out when it stops, because it will. It's coming to an end, and it's relatively soon. Maybe we can get a timeline for when the next opportunity is coming, right? We have Princess of Pentacles. It's not long now. Princess of Pentacles is short. It's quick. It's a short amount of time. Queen of Swords. There's a new seed that's being planted as we speak. Plant the new seed for the future. Maybe you've already planted it, right? It's like it's telling you the answer to the question is it's going to happen so quick, or it's so close now that you definitely should start planning for exactly what you're going to do when it happens, because it's already happening. That's how close it is. So that's confirmed. So it's like, start your planning now, right? And content yourself in that, and then live in that and birth that and make that real, because it will come into reality when you give it energy. Time to go. You're there exchanging gifts. You're going to go and you're going to, I don't know, you're going somewhere where you're appreciated. You're going somewhere where it's like people really admire you and you admire them. And then we have milk and honey, lots of abundance coming here, and things leveling themselves out. So I don't know if you're having to travel here. Maybe you're actually going to be giving gifts, or as part of this process is presenting a gift, or people will be presenting a gift to you. But it's going to be very generous, very, very abundant, and very much equalizing things or balancing them out. I just feel like right now you're in a position where you are being maybe underused and underappreciated. And ultimately, there is something better out there for you. It's not that your gifts or skills aren't lucrative or special or valuable. It's that you're really not surrounded by or in the situation where it's going to be appreciated, right? You've got to find the place where it's going to be appreciated. And that is real. It's not a fantasy. It does exist. And it's ultimately insisting on looking for that tribe, right? That circumstance. And it's here. It's here, and it's real. So don't settle, but also don't react, because you don't have to. Because your stop is coming up, next stop. Let's go to the extended. Hopefully I'll see you there, because we're going to see where, when, how this is coming. I'll see you guys there.